a lot of money. And how many paper towels do you use all the time? Well, we tend to just rip it and rip it and rip it, and I don't think we think about it too much, but it actually really adds up. Now imagine if you didn't have to use paper towels anymore and you were helping the environment because you were using something you could wash all the time. How about a price break? Now our lowest price ever on not 1 or 2, but 50 of our fabulous Dura fiber microfiber cloths, 50 of them. You get the regular size and you get the large size, and we have them as a 1-day price break, and obviously it's a customer pick. You all love them, and Lou, why is that?
You know what, they've loved them for over a decade.
Do you know, I'm still using my last set. I mean, they just last and last.
No, they really do, and I think that's because these are some of the softest cloths I've ever felt, but they still scrub like a scouring pad, and that's the part people I think have a hard time getting their heads around. I always like to say they're like microfiber on steroids. You know what I mean?
True.
Because there's over 200,000 cleaning fingers on each one of these cloths. They can be washed 500 times a piece. And you're not just getting the 12 by 12s, because these are the ones that we've been selling for years and years, the 12 by 12s that are right here. And these are awesome. But we're also including 10 of these 18 by 22 huge ones. And they're all in different colors, so you won't cross-contaminate. You can go from room to room. You know, these you can even take your makeup off with because we use organic dyes in them.
Oh, that's great.
But to show people how these work, let's go on over to the window.
Do the toughest one. Do you think this is the toughest?
Without
I think
question.
This is probably the toughest.
Well,
There's some gross stuff coming up, but that's tough.
No. This is actually axle grease. I mean, this is really axle grease that you put on the wheels, you know, in the bearings of your car, okay?
Right.
So if I take the blue stuff we all use to clean our windows and I spray this on here, and then I'm just gonna use a paper towel, which is what you would do at home. Right. Now look what happens, and I'm pushing on this, okay? You see what it's doing? It's just smearing this all over the place. Now if I take a Dura fiber cloth and there's just water on this, okay? It's tacky wet, it's not soaking wet, there's no chemicals on here, there's nothing like that. And I just push my hand down.
Isn't that crazy?
You see the difference?
Yeah.
And that's what I love about this. And now imagine what this is gonna do on the dust in your house, on the dirt in your house, and then up here, already dry.
And you know what? No
and
chemicals.
Lint-free. Yeah,
no chemicals.
Look at that.
Which is huge.
Yep. And guess what? We're not going to throw this away. We're going to wash this up to 500 times. How many of these are you going to save
I'm telling
by
you,
doing
think
that?
about one cloth 500 times.
Oh, it's huge.
You know, and you know what? At $23.70,
yeah.
you might as well just get them at home and try it. And also, if you have someone who loves this, you know, they have a motorcycle or an RV or a car, they love these for detailing. They're amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Even picking up all the dust, even if you just get it damp and then pick up the dust on your dashboard.
Oh, yeah.
And then
It's
run
great
out
for
and
that.
clean the windows on your car, you won't believe how effective these are. But what's important to note is not only do we have 2 flex pays, we also have these as a customer pick. And who in the world goes online and even writes about a paper towel? Nobody writes about a paper towel. They write about these though.
They do. Right? No, it's crazy. Well, and because you use so little
what is this
water.
I'm gonna touch it, but I'm sure it's
touch it. Oh,
that is so.
Aren't you sorry you did that now? Because it's disgusting.
It is actually, you guys,
it's sticky.
It's like goop.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
really
if you
gross.
fry foods in your house, where do you think all that grease is going?
True, yeah.
On your cabinets. But you can't use chemicals on that nice wood. You don't want to use a lot of water. With Dura fiber, you use so little water, you can get that stuff off of there.
It's not drippy at all.
No, it's not drippy at all. Well, and then like crayons, you know, if you've got kids, grandkids, nieces and nephews, they get a hold of a crayon, they hit a painted surface with it, or your tile floor. Usually you got to use a steamer to get wax like this off. Look how easily I can get that off there. Now, it does transfer to this, but guess what? You're going to wash that 500 times. It's not even going to matter. Electronics.
That's always a touchy one.
What's that, the electronics?
Because like cleaning your big, expensive, high-def TV, no one knows what to do.
No, they don't. Well, the salesmen know to sell you very expensive cleaners.
Right.
Don't buy them. You don't need them. Just take your Dura fiber, again, just tacky wet. You see the fingerprints on here? Watch this. I can go back and forth a couple times, and now you see a little bit of water left there. What's going to happen in a few seconds? That's going to dry without streaks, without lint on there. You won't have to touch it again. I use it on my cell phone, my eyeglasses, the inside of the windshield in my truck. I mean, pretty much anything that I have to clean, I'm using Dura fiber on. Mirrors, this is especially good for mirrors, because mirrors, you just chase fingerprints and streaks all day long. Take a Dura fiber cloth, watch this, just water, one pass, boom. Look how clean that is.
That's amazing.
And that's all, I mean, this is real fingerprints all over the place.
Smear that around, like smear the
smear. Look at this.
Oh, that is gross, yes.
See what I'm talking about? It's disgusting. But
not little light dust.
No, nothing like that. Now, for your pots and pans, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna say, I got scouring pads for that. But if you've got brass or copper or something soft, use the Dura fiber, because now listen, you'll hear it. Hear it scouring? You can hear it making the sound, but guess what? it's not going to scratch it. And look at all the gunk that came off of this. I love these things. One of my favorite things is, because I'm not, you know, the best when I take stuff out of the dishwasher, sometimes I get this, you know, the film from the dishwasher on there, or maybe you just don't drink enough wine. That could happen.
Oh, good point.
Right? And when company comes over.
Pick up the pace, people.
No, I'm telling you, keep up now. But when company comes over, you scramble because everything looks like it's got water spots on or whatever. If I just take the Dura fiber, go around one time. Now,
or you know what else?
Look at that.
Actually, you should do lipstick next time. Or
That's a
lip
good
gloss,
point.
because a lot of us, what happens is you even throw your you throw it in the dishwasher and it doesn't get off the sticky lip glosses.
True.
That'll just wipe it right off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite things to use this for is glass top stoves. Okay, we get this little tiny burner right here. But recently we were making grits and it actually boiled over and it burned like crazy because it had milk in it, and it burned like crazy to our glass top stove. And the Dura fiber got it off of there, even when it was burned. I mean, look at the difference right there, how it pulls that stuff off.
And also, they'll be glad to sell you really expensive special stovetop cleaner.
Oh yeah, they will.
Don't buy it. I mean, really, when you get these at home, you'll use them for virtually, there's not anything that I don't use these for. Even I'm washing dishes, I use these. Like, well, why not? They're great, and even dusting. Oh yeah. Perfect for dusting.
Yeah. Well, and the important thing is, remember, which ones you use inside, which ones you use outside. That's why we give you all the colors, so you don't cross-contaminate. See what she was doing right there? The best thing to get hair off a microfiber couch, because it just sticks to it like crazy. Right. So when you're dusting with Dura fiber and on a couch like that, you want to use it dry to dust, wet to clean.
Yes,
okay?
that's right.
That's what you want to remember. Now, nothing touches my vehicles except Dura fiber, because I hate paint swirls, okay, when they get on there. If you just want to wipe off pollen, or maybe you're waxing, washing, whatever, watch this now. Now, this hood came from a junkyard. You can see, like, there's a little pollen substitute on here that we put on here. But I want you to see how it gets that off. And then if I take one of the really big ones, and by the way, these are those 18 by 22s that you're going to get. Look at the way it makes the finish. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. And it won't scratch it. And there's no swirls. And that's the big deal. Like, if you saw like those little swirl marks in there, isn't it amazing? It's literally
perfect, guys.
Yeah. It looks absolutely fantastic.
So what are you getting? You're getting 10 of the 23 by 16, okay, two each of the colors. And then you're getting 40 of the 12 by 12s, 40 of them.
That's a lot.
It's 50 cloths total. That's gonna last you a really long time. And again, you'll use a whole lot less paper towels. When I do any cleaning in my house, I'm always grabbing these. And it's nice to have a ton of them, because again, you just grab them and go. Instead of using paper towel after paper towel, you just use these. And I rinse them out and let them air dry most of the time. And then I love the fact that I can get them nice and clean by throwing them in the washer. It's, guys, it's so easy. And you'll love that you got them, because you're not gonna spend a ton of money on paper towels any longer, because you don't have to. And it'd be, if it's only like 5 in a pack, you're like, that's not much. There's 50, for gosh sakes. And read the reviews. I didn't have time, but we've had them at the bottom of the screen. They are exceptional. Doesn't surprise me.
No, people love them. People love them. They steal them from me all the time.
I know
when I borrow them,
but you know
can I borrow one?
Is when you have 50, I mean, that's a lot of cleaning. That's a lot of cleaning surfaces. And that's hundreds of dollars in paper towels. And don't forget your makeup. Are you taking your makeup off right now?
I'm taking my makeup off right now. Well, they told me I could do yours too.
No, you're not doing I got 2 more. I got a beauty show to do still. Not taking this off.
Look at that.
No way. Did it do it?
Yeah.
It did do it.
Oh, no, it'll take it all off.
There's this foundation.
You don't want to see it, but it will take it all off.
Lou, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right, we got a lot more coming up, guys. Got to tell you about my Dyson. And why do I say